Hello, all you fine friends out there. It's me again, and we're playing Triangle Strategy again. Last time, we stopped some brigands down at the Wolfort Domain, Wolfort Harbor, whatever you want to call it, over here. And now, we're gonna do this, actually. We're gonna do a side story. At Whiteholm Castle, home of Glenbrook's royal family, preparations begin for a grand ceremony to commemorate a new age of harmony between the three nations. Let's begin.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
Alright. Crown Prince of Glenbrook, Frenny Glenbrook, the Crown Prince and eldest son of Regna. He studies the art of kingship at his father's side and manages the royalists. He often finds himself at odds with his younger brother Roland due to their differing personalities. Alright. Now I think these side stories are just, cutscenes, so I won't be doing much in them.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the King's Guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do.
Minister of Glenbrook, Patriot Khansar, a nobleman whose name has long been known throughout Glenbrook. He leads the Royalists, a faction that supports the royal family and dutifully tends to the kingdom's political matters as minister.
I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family.
Wow, he's just catching strays here.
No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
Merchant of the Norzelia Consortium, Clarice Brocker, a merchant who travels among the realm's nations as a member of the Norzelia Consortium, an independent and neutral organization that manages the trade of iron and salt.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Clarice.
But of course, Your Highness.
Ooh.
The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost.
Alright.
Her prowess in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself.
Ooh, wow.
Over there is Minister Exham Marshall of the Holy State of Hyzant. He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven, and has been placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs. 'Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
Very well.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young home. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them.
Perhaps not.
I know this man. Sourcelay End of Hyzant, yes.
Just so, my lord.
He,
As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's
he's
Minister
hard to
of Salt,
picture
a
in like
prestigious
an
position, though it is
unpixelated
said he is
form.
threatened by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is
Oh
the
well.
Holy State is not
We'll get to him
immune
eventually, I'm
eternal
sure.
strife.
He looks important enough to live for a
Thank
little
you,
bit.
Clarice. I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Who are these
Your
two?
Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived. They will be joining the festivities in Archduke
Are they old or do they
Gustav's
just have
stead.
white hair?
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
Oh boy.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own.
True.
Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
Yeah, very true.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family.
And yet, we may have to. Depending on where the game goes.
Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead. I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities.
Oh boy.
Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whitehome Castle, where the ceremony will take place, whenever you're ready.
Whenever a game starts with peace among three nations, it never lasts long. Especially if you play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Or Three Hopes, for that matter.
Prince Roland, finally you return.
Ooh, who is this? Oh, where did she come from? Was she like hiding behind the bush?
At ease, Huet. I
Huet,
trust
huh?
all is well in my absence.
We heard about her before.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Member of the Glenbrook Kingsguard, Huet Bucklar. A relatively new member of the Kingsguard entrusted with Roland's protection. She dreamed of serving the crown from a young age and was appointed a position in the Kingsguard after years of hard work. Oh, good for her.
Indeed, on minor business. My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, no one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all.
Ouch.
Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Well,
Huet,
she's very
forgive me, truly.
determined.
It won't happen again.
It's not the word for it. I can't
I
think
should
of the
hope
word.
not. So it is true that you plan to fight in the tournament
Dedicated.
tomorrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
How did you...
His Grace told me, when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
So Father knew all along.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
Ooh.
As you wish.
Does that mean we're gonna get to play as Huet? Oh boy. Named character with a unique design. Who would have thought they'd be playable? Alright, there's the main story. Anything else? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. Main story. Having routed the bandits, Serenoa and his retinue make their way back to Castle Wolfort. Alright. What will we find at Castle Wolfort? Ah, this guy.
Welcome back.
This
to both.
woman. Okay. Hello. Who are you?
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Erador here. But what else is new?
Erador, huh? I think we heard about
Out
him.
with it, Benedict. I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Booming man. Alright.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so?
I'm going to guess this is Erador.
Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Erador.
Yep, that's Erador.
Besides,
All right.
I'm not a child
Good,
anymore.
good.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind.
House Wolfort Armsmaster, Erador Ballantyne. An experienced soldier and commander of Wolfort's forces, he has served Simone alongside Benedict since the Saltiron War, and continues to do whatever he can as a loyal retainer to House Wolfort. Nice. What is it, Frederica?
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
It is.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
Aren't you just polite?
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
She's polite too.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort.
Okay. Wait, no, that's Erador.
This is Erador,
Yep.
Master-at-Arms and commander of our military forces.
All right.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna,
Anna.
my right hand.
All right.
If you require anything, just say the word.
I
They
didn't
may
get
not be of
her
my blood,
profile.
But they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
Oh well, we'll get Anna's profile eventually.
I'm aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
You'll be fine.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
It does.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Oh, that's cute. And now it's smiling. I like that.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Erador.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Ooh, father. Must be Simone Wolfort, leader of House Wolfort. Father to Serenoa Wolfart. Did I say Wolfart? Wolfort. Wolffort. That is how it is spelt. That is how it is said. Alright. Anna's aptitudes in battle. Strikes enemies from the shadows. Takes 2 actions in the same turn. Ooh. Can conceal herself from enemy eyes. Erador's aptitudes in battle. Shields allies with superb defensive capabilities. Draws the enemy's attacks. Counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. Alright, very nice. We're still going. Nice.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
What are those?
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Alright, we got it. House Wolfort Spy. Anna Pascal. Isn't that Benedict's last name? Whatever. Maybe she's his daughter or something. An expert spy and Benedict's right hand. She was taken in by Wolfort after losing her parents. Okay, she's not Benedict's daughter. And swears to do everything in her power to repay that debt. Alright, so it's not Benedict. You know, her father isn't Benedict. Or maybe it is, who knows.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
True.
You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal.
Yeah, his last name is Pascal. Alright. Whatever.
Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate, and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Yes.
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome.
All right.
Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Okay. So,
Then once
peace.
that
Yeah.
ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day.
That'll be
the tourney.
fun. Peace is always fun.
My blood's already
That's not
rushing.
gonna
Just
last,
envisioning
though.
The greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
It's not gonna last.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
I was gonna say I don't see why, but I kinda
Why would the
do.
boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Because he doesn't like his family.
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in.
Okay.
Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Very well.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney.
Well, that's sad.
Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
That's how we explain putting the main character in the
I
battle.
suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men.
Yep.
So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming.
Yep.
Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Alright. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Nope. We are okay. I want to check out the menu real quick. If there's nothing, we'll cut back. We'll cut back to where we were. But I want to see what we got. Okay. Right. Yeah. A little exploration. Right. What do you have to say? Oh, there's no voices.
If it isn't Lord Serenoa, how do you do? This humble merchant has brought the finest selection of goods from across the realm. Please have a look.
Okay.
At the Provisioner, you can purchase items and accessories and sell unwanted items in your possession. You cannot reap the benefits of accessories simply by purchasing them, so remember to equip them to the ally of your choosing. This may be accomplished on the Unit Details screen, the Inventory menu, or via the prompt that appears after purchasing the accessory.
Right. Thank you. What have you got? HP recovery pellet, poison recovery pellets. Okay. Can't afford any of that. We have material. Okay. Nice. Right, we have all that. Cool. Alright. Well, that's all we need to do here, I think. Okay. Have anything else? Inventory, yeah, we know what that is. War Chronicle. Alright, path traveled. The screen will let you review a summary of the story so far. Alright. A young hawk soars, event in progress. Okay, so nothing yet. Awesome. System. Okay, that's... Alright. Let's keep going then. Main story. Lord Simone, head of House Wolfort, father of Serenoa Wolfort, welcomes Frederica into his home both as his future daughter-in-law and a symbol of Glenbrook and Esfrost's unity. Alright. Let's see Mr. Simone Wolfort. Lord Simone Wolfort. Leader of House Wolfort. Father to Serenoa Wolfort.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Otto.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho! The pleasure is all mine.
Ooh, wow. Sir, you are... you are quite a man. Anyways, Lord of House Wolfort, Simone Wolfort, a legendary warrior whose valor brought an end to the Salt Iron War, head of one of the 3 high houses of Glenbrook. He is an exemplary lord who has the love of his people and the king's trust. Alright, he doesn't look like his health is deteriorating.
The Salt Iron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
She's, quite polite.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
I'm listening.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father. And he says nothing.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our 2 nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzand with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzand was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our 2 nations...
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
True.
Just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
Because they're not perfect for each other.
So that if relations between our 2 countries were to take a turn for the worse...
We could be cast away like pawns.
Absolutely.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
Ooh.
I understand now.
Yeah.
And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
And he's dying.
Father!
Heart attack?
Lord Simone.
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision.
He doesn't look old.
As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolford.
Well, that was quick. Alright.
You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth.
Right, so for now he's still Serenoa Wolford, heir to House Wolford, son of Simone Wolford.
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready.
Uh-huh.
Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action.
It's telling me how to play the game, basically.
And I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Ooh.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person.
That's a nice thought, isn't it?
This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
You know, we're not gonna make you, you know, a submissive housewife, you know, against your own will. No, it's, you know, as your own person. Be who you gotta be. Be Frederica.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Oh, have they? Oh, joy.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Indeed they do. Thanks, David Lodge. Oh, Young Hawksaw is complete. Alright. What's the next chapter? Oh, do I have to click? Yeah. Okay. Save your game. No. You never save in an active recording.
Years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolford. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolford from his father Simone, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
To arms, brave warriors. Ah! Pincer attack.
Welcome
oh, hello.
to Castle Wolford,
Minister Lila.
Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simone. You too have served an invaluable role in this.
Saintly 7, Minister of Medicine, Lila Viscraft. One of the Saintly 7. She is a woman of superior intellect who was appointed overseer of the Ministry of Medicine. Well, there you go. Right.
Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Don't worry about it.
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke.
During the war?
Truth be told, I am
How old are these people?
Yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wilford, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolfort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position?
Yes.
Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolfort, as will I.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance?
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes? I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Yeah, Serenoa, don't say anything stupid to cause, you know, a worldwide war, alright? Make your father proud. Lord Dragan could be anywhere. I suppose this is as good an opportunity as any to speak with the common folk. Exploration. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story scenes and battles, there will also be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. Wasad move. Press while holding backspace to perform a dash. To end the exploration phase and continue with the story, press space. Alright. Yeah, no, this is fast enough. Like how fast does he go? You know, I don't need to do that. Alright. I've been tasked with attending you at the ceremony tomorrow, my lord. May it be a joyous occasion for all. I'm eager to hear your speech, and even more eager to see you triumph at the tourney. Thanks, Wolfort, soldier. I sense you may have some questions regarding this joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Combining the expertise and manpower of Norzelia's three nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said that Lord Dragan's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I could think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. Alright. Enter. What's in here? You, what do you have to say? I heard tell Prince Roland's shirking his duties at the castle once again. Thank heavens that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. Thanks, dude. Almost said a word I don't want to say. I'm allowed to say it, I just don't want to say it. Shiftless, yeah. Almost forgot the F. Alright, what about you? To see the peace we enjoy now. One would never think that, but 30 years ago, our realm was engulfed in war. The Salt Iron War seems not but a far-off nightmare now. Indeed. Oh, what was that? Yep, obtained HP recovery pellet. Good. I saw a little shine there. Right, Hannah, what do you guys say? By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolfort. Yep. What's in here? Oh, a child. Greetings, my lord. My friends and I are playing hide and seek. Alright, well, You're hiding in your house. Got it. I'm stealing your book. Ooh. You will find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. View the notes you've collected at any time by selecting War Chronicle Notes from the main menu. Alright. Well, if I see them, I'll pick them up. I'm not going to seek them out, though. Another HP recovery pellet. Nice. Oh, now this is an important house. You know, I could do this the entire day. Cute. Alright, what do you have to say? There's been nothing amiss, my lord. Another quiet day. Right, thanks, guard. Oh, little girl. We're playing hide and seek till Dar comes home. I need to find a place to hide and quick. Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. One of my favorite games. Barrows were always my favorite places to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. No, play along, Serenoa. Barrows? I would have never thought of that, my lord. They'll never find me now. I speak from experience. They won't. However, there may be even better hiding places to be found around town. You're right, my lord. I'll find a hiding place no one's ever thought of before. Right, off you go, little girl. Right, who are you? My husband works from dawn till dusk at the port, lifting crates and who knows what else. It's honest work, though, and the backbone of our livelihoods besides. Okay. Hey, Gila. There is no rest for young lordling. All eyes will be upon you in the upcoming days. Frederica and I shall make every effort to learn the lay of the land, so that we might share the weight of your duties. Alright, what do you got to say, Frederica? It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Erador told me, in perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolfort is nestled safely behind the castle walls. It is a town at peace, and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. A town built on taxes. I'm afraid I'm not smart enough to understand whether that's good or not. To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. Yeah. I haven't known Erador for long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of his book, as I've done regrettably little relishing since I arrived. Oh, if you want some real good relishing, put it on your hot dog. You needn't push yourself, Frederica. Time is something we do not lack. Well, maybe. Once matters have settled, I will give you a tour of Wolfort myself. Thank you, Serenoa. I very much look forward to that. They're so cute. Anything in here? There's nobody in here, but there is. $300. Nice. Oh. Another HP recovery pellet. Got it. You. The most esteemed personages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Alright. Erador. I still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride to be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. A lot of folk have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering about in wide-eyed wonder. Very nice. Anything in this house? You. Nice haircut. I can scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was host to such a marvelous tourney. Who among the nations will win glory? Which will be known as the fiercest in all Norzelia? I mean, to be there when history is made. Alright, buddy. Well, it'll be me, because plot armor. I want to talk to the old man first. Yeah. Alright. I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would best suit the union of you and Lady Frederica? From the way I made him sound, he looks like he's gonna keel over before the wedding. It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Simon will spark inspiration. Alrighty then. You're Lord Dragan, aren't you? Yep. This town is prosperous, and its people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. You are too kind, Lord Dragan. Oh, my apologies, but you are? The apology should be mine. I'm Serenoa Wolfort, heir of House Wolfort, soon to be Lord of House Wolfort, son of Simon Wolfort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course! I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a little while longer, but rest assured, I shall be punctual in my arrival. Right, thanks, Dragan. Is that all I can do? Right, awesome. That's all I can do. Alright. Oh, I can't end it by... Okay, we're done. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragan and I had best not arrive late. And everyone else that's out in the field. At the banquet.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Oh, okay. That was not the voice I gave him. Overseer of the Grand Norzelian Mines, Dragan Esfrost, after his father, Svarog, was all but relegated to life on the Esfrosty Outlands, he dedicated himself to his studies at the archives in hopes of restoring his family's honor. He is a young genius who discovered how to make explosives. Alrighty then.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
I don't know, I think I like the voice I gave him better.
With your words.
I am only being frank.
Frederica is
No,
the
you're
sister
being
of the
Judean.
Archduke after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Is this how the war starts?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
This is how the war starts.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Oh, don't drag me into this.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say.
That's true. Maybe for
We will
Serenoa.
fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever.
Me, I'm okay with politics,
Of course,
not
we
finances.
do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Well, there you go.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have already forgotten its taste.
I could live without salt, but
to ease their suffering.
might make my food bland.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few.
Then,
All
send it
those
out.
who live require it. Not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
Yeah.
You agree with me then?
Yes.
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps
The
this
Hierophant.
joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us.
Very true, David Lodge.
I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
I don't know if I mentioned it before. David Lodge is the guy that voices Simone. He's in a few other games I've played. Alright. The banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes. Oh, God. I'm going to read that in my, narrator voice. It's just, ooh, we've got a side story. Just one, though. Very well. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do this side story. We're going to do this one. And then we're going to end off the episode for today. The children of the crown speak of their father, King Ragnar.
Father spoke single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Princess of Glenbrook, Cordelia Glenbrook, the third child and only daughter of King Regna, who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. She is a young princess with a graceful air about her, and prefers her kind-hearted brother Roland over the high-strung Franny. Alrighty then. That is what you believe.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure.
Wow.
Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patria.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
News travels fast.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind.
So can all this piece.
Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Well, he's gone. Party time! And he's dead. No. Gonna go throw himself off the bridge, huh?
Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
We'll see.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner.
He is.
Even
because
so,
he's
I
controlled by me.
Against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Yikes.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
No. Be terrible, Sir Maxwell. Like, what?
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
You're getting a little violent there, Sir Maxwell. Or scary sounding, at least. Alright. The banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragan, however, has something on his mind. Well, what's on your mind, Dragan?
Now that's what I call a feast.
Oh, he's drunk, isn't he? Otto.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man.
Yeah, he's drunk.
I can see it in his eyes.
Oh dear.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Hey, you guys should kiss.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
I agree, Dragan.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her own. Oh.
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them.
Oh boy.
They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this
true? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters.
You drunk, dude, but you're giving us a real good lore drop.
I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Oh, he laughs like the voice I gave him.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
He's gonna black
sure
out.
Your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. Well, we have to be real. But let's not insult the guy.
He's drunk, he might try to fight me. So, it is the first step.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share.
Okay, so being
I know that old grudges
real
die hard.
would have been
Still,
nice for
I
him.
choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward.
He's a good man.
In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters.
Very true, very true.
Let me tell you what I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement.
Oh, boy.
As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn.
This is how I speak when I've had too much to drink as well.
Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see!
Yep, I've done that.
I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I
He's
shall...
gonna pass out, isn't he?
Dragan, are you quite alright?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
He's gonna sleep on the floor. Yep, oh, he's done. Yup. Dragan.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Yeah.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
Well, there you go.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
You two should kiss.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
They are so perfect for each other. So perfect. Oh, Cemetery. Did your grand die? Hey, Benedict. What's up, buddy?
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30
Who
years,
is
you have
Destra?
served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
I'm gonna guess that Destra is Serenoa's mother.
My lord. I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
And he's done. Yep.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you.
Is he
For our
dying?
house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy
Yeah,
is in good
okay.
hands.
Destra is Serenoa's
My
mom.
old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my
Is he actually dying? Like, just right in front of his wife's grave? Oh, and that's it. Alright. Well, we didn't do any battle today, but we got a lot of story, and we learned a lot. Met a few new characters, and we even gained a bit in the War Chronicle, I believe. Right, so. Chapter 1. A Young Hawk Soars. The realm of Norzelia is home to 3 great nations, Glenbrook, Esfrost, and Hyzant. In the kingdom of Glenbrook, Serenoa, heir to House Wolfort, and his friend, Prince Roland, rescue a young Esfrosty woman from bandits. They later discover that she is Frederica, Serenoa's bride-to-be. And that is, in fact, what happened. So, with all that said, I'll see you in the next one. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you later. This has been me. Goodbye.